everything going on now, they just have to work out, like you said,
Yeah.
amongst themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that hasn't been resolved yet, but I don't think we need a report on that.
So who do you guys want me to pass that to?
I don't know if we have any, just that it was closed.
Just that it was closed. Yeah.
So when we gonna start ongoing business, just say.
Okay.
Hey, I'd like to call to order the public hearing for Aviation Hospitality LLC. Ally, do we have anybody online?
We do not.
Chuck, if we introduce those in person?
Yes, we have Jack Kelly and Sue Kelly representing Aviation Hospitality LLC.
Great. We can read the notice, Adam.
Notice is hereby given that a public hearing pursuant to Article 18-A of the New York State General Municipal Law will be held by the counties of Warren and Washington Industrial Development Agency on the 18th day of August 2025 at 3:30 p.m. local time at the Warren County Municipal Building, 1340 State Route 9, Lake George, Town of Queensbury, New York, 12845. The public hearing may also be live streamed on YouTube under Warren Washington IDA or available via Zoom at the following information. Aviation Hospitality, LLC, a limited liability company established pursuant to the laws of the state of New York, having an address of 646 Plank Road, Suite 208, Clifton Park, New York, 12065, has requested that the agency provide financial assistance in the form of real property tax abatement, mortgage recording tax exemption, and a sales tax abatement regarding a certain tourist destination project to consist of the acquisition by the agency of a leasehold interest in certain real property located at 524 Aviation Road in the town of Queensbury, County of Warren, New York, and being known as tax map parcel number 302.5-1-96.1 and consisting of approximately 2.5 acres. The planning, design, construction, operation, and maintenance by the company of an approximately 2,200 plus or minus square foot 4-story addition to an existing hotel to add 16 hotel rooms, the acquisition of and installation in and around the land and improvements by the company of machinery, equipment, fixtures, and other items of tangible personal property, and entering into a straight lease transaction within the meaning of subdivision 15 of section 854 of the Act, pursuant to which the agency will retain a leasehold interest in the facility for a period of time and sublease such interest in the facility back to the company, all pursuant to Title I of Article 18-A of the General Municipal Law of the State of New York, Chapter 862 of the Laws of 1971 of the State of New York, as amended. The agency may be providing financial assistance with respect to the project in the form of sales tax exemptions related to the construction and equipping of the project facility, a mortgage recording tax exemption on qualifying mortgages, and a payment in lieu of taxes which are consistent with the policies of the agency, including the agency's policy on deviations. Should other financial assistance be requested, it shall be consistent with the policies of the agency. A representative of the agency will be in attendance at the above stated time and place to hear and accept written comments from all persons with views in favor of or opposed to the granting of financial assistance contemplated by the agency or the location or nature of the facility. The application of the company is available for public inspection during normal business hours at the offices of the agency located at 5 Warren Street, Glens Falls, New York, 12801. Minutes of the public hearing will be made available to all necessary parties.
Thank you, Ally. Turn it over to Jack.
Okay, we could start with Jack explaining the project, and then I'll explain the incentives and the community benefits, then we'll open the floor for comments, questions.
Mr. Chairman, for purposes of the record, my name is Jack Kelly, and with me today is Sue Kelly. We're both with Enterprise New York, a private economic development consulting organization, and we're representing Aviation Hospitality LLC. The owner, Bhavik Jarawala, extends his apologies for not being able to be here because he had a family matter that he needed to attend with today. This project comes about mainly because of successful public-private partnership previously with the IDA for the Home 2 hotel that is there at exit 19. The assistance that was provided at that time allowed the financials for the project to come up and be stabilized quicker than it would have otherwise. And the hotel, even with the pandemic that it had, has been very successful. And as a result, Aviation Hospitality has sought to add 16 additional rooms. The original smaller size hotel was decided to be done because they didn't really know how things were going to be happening. But the additional 16 rooms brings it up to normally what the Home 2 configuration happens to be. The applicant has got this project approved by the Queensbury Planning Board. They have met with staff on a couple occasions, worked out some technical things to everybody's satisfaction. And with that, we respect that when the hearing is brought to a close, that it be brought before the full IDA board today. And I can say the information that's in the public hearing notice and the information that will be read into the record here shortly is acceptable to the applicant.
Okay, the estimated total project cost is $3.5 million. If everything moves favorably, construction is anticipated to begin in September 2025, with completion and opening expected in May of 2026. The project is being submitted for 3 potential incentives. The first is property tax incentives in the form of a standard pilot based on the 485B formula. The project seeks a 50% payment estimate. Project seeks a 50% payment estimated at $15,069 in year 1. The payment percentage is increased by $5,000 each year, reaching 95% in year 10 at $28,630. The estimated total pilot benefit over 10 years is $82,877. The second proposed benefit is state and county sales tax abatement, totaling 7% based on $1.5 million of purchases subject to sales tax. The estimated sales tax benefit is $105,158. The third proposed incentive mortgage tax abatement of 1% from estimated financing loan of $3.5 million. The estimated mortgage tax benefit is $35,228. The proposed total gross investment incentives for the Aviation Hospitality LLC expansion are estimated at $223,262 before fees. The estimated IDA administrative fee is $31,705, which includes handling pilot payments over a 10-year period. The estimated legal fee is $15,000. The estimated total net investment incentive is $176,557. On the community impact analysis, there have been 8 benefits identified. First, support the regional tourism industry by providing much needed suite hotel rooms in the Warren County region. 2, generate an estimated 80 local construction jobs valued at over $1.5 million. 3, generate construction material sales with an estimated value of over $1.5 million, with 50% sourced in Warren County, 90% sourced in New York State. 4, create an estimated 2 full-time equivalents positions with estimated total wages and benefits of $800,000 over 10 years. 5, generate additional non-local visitor spending at $3.3 million over 10 years. 6, generate additional sales occupancy tax at 10 occupancy taxes of $0.7 million over 10 years. 7, generate pilot payments over 10 years estimated at $218,495. And then 8, generate community cost benefit ratio estimated at 1 to 26 over 10 years with 75% conservative factoring of benefits. The net present value is over $4.5 million. In conclusion, approving the Aviation Hospitality LLC application and supporting the improvements and expansion of Home to Suites by Hilton would be in the best interest of Queensbury and the broader Warren County region.
Great. All right. Will we open the floor to any other comments?
Chair, I think it would be right at this time to recognize the outstanding work that the staff did on this particular project. Even one of them was on vacation and saw fit to spend considerable amount of time working with us on this. The administrative assistant and the attorney is also very much involved in that. The applicant, I know, wants to extend his appreciation. Thank you.
And I'd like to express appreciation to Ally because she stepped up and worked very diligently on that application while I was away. So thank you, Ally. For the record.
You're welcome. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Do we have any public online? No.
We do not.
Comments? Does anyone wish to speak? We do have the patience of Job, so I like to test everybody else's patience during this time. Is there anyone that wishes to be heard? Having called 3 times for public comments and hearing none, I will close this public hearing at 3:48 PM.